Today we're looking at the ultimate clash between festive comedy and rigid authority in Act 2, Scene 3 of Twelfth Night, when Malvolio crashes Sir Toby Belch's and Sir Andrew Ague-Cheek's late-night drinking session. He's famously labeled as a kind of Puritan. Let's look at why this specific insult and Toby's iconic retort about cakes and ale carried a massive politically charged punch for Shakespeare's original audience.
So Malvolio, of course, enters and says there is no respect of place, persons, nor times in you. And here we get a more kind of vehement emphasis by Shakespeare, especially in this line on 139. Marry, sir, sometimes he's a kind of Puritan. That doesn't mean he is a Puritan, by the way, and there's some elaborate notes here to reinforce that. Maria's point is that Malvolio is a kind of Puritan insofar as he's precise about moral conduct and censorious of others for immoral conduct, but that he is nothing consistently except a time server. He's not then simply a satirical type of Puritan sect. The extent of their resemblance is left unstated. Remember, this is a time in which the Puritans, the Protestants, in some ways, are the ones who condemn the spirit of theater. So they are kind of like the enemy, the enemy to comedy. So, we can imagine that the spirit of Twelfth Night is going to be to punish the Puritan or the Protestant. Sir Toby in this famous line says, "Out of tune, sir, ye lie," and that's misreading of something. "Art any more than a Stuart? Dost thou think, because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale?" Famous line, and this is a reference as well to Saint Anne, the mother of Virgin Mary. Her cult was derided in the Reformation, much as Puritan reformers also derided the tradition of cakes and ale at church feasts. So this would have had a real resonance to Shakespeare's audience. And so we've clearly kind of aligned the Malvolios of the world with a Puritan person that's probably going to be some sort of laughing stock. The devil a Puritan that he is, or anything constantly but a time pleaser, an affectioned ass that cons state without book and utters it by great swaths. Very funny.
When Sir Toby asks if there shall be no more cakes and ale, he isn't just defending partying. He's defending the theater itself against the real world Protestant reforms who were, trying to actively shut it down. Shakespeare clearly draws a line here in the sand. In the world of comedy, the rigid time pleasers are destined to become laughing stocks and ultimately scapegoats.